Alright, my name's Ryan Borthwick. What I'm going to be trying to do for hopefully the next year is produce at least one blog a week. Maybe more, maybe less. The deal is I'm 27 years old and I'm in my senior year at Metro State University going for photojournalism. It's been an exciting ride so far, and I've made a lot of progress, I've made a lot of good friends, and this is going to be sort of a interesting thing for me to look back at here to see where I started and see where I ended up. I've never done anything like this before. I've never kept a journal. I've never had anything to look back on and see where I was at certain points in my life. So this is a different kind of experiment for me. What I do on top of being a student is just recently I acquired a studio space in the Rhino district with a friend of mine, Jack Wolberg, from I Live in Beauty Photography, and we're trying to turn that into a nice shoot space. On Monday, me and Jack got together and we started patching and repairing the wall, which is sort of going to be our main shoot wall. So on Tuesday we got to go in and paint up the space. Got everything all sanded down nice and level, started laying down paint. Fortunately we managed to get away with only needing a gallon. There's a couple spots that we need to touch up, but we'll just need to go pick up a pint to go fill those little spots in there. Which was very exciting for us because paint is like really stupid expensive. So while we were painting on Tuesday, we had a fellow come by who's a friend of the space, and we got to talking to him, and Jack arranged for him to come by early Wednesday to come shoot with us. He's working on a fundraiser right now, which we may help him shoot with later, but we offered him basically to bring us food and some broke artist supplies, and we would shoot him and his great dog. We got some great shots out of that, and it was a super exciting way to kick off our first big shoot in the studio. So after we got done with Charlie, I had to rush flat out to my first class of the semester, which was a basic video editing class, which part of the reason I'm doing this whole vlog is so that I have a project of my own to edit. I'm not just editing old video clips from TV shows for just whatever. This way I have my own thing to work on. Because I've always worked in stills. I've never really worked in video. I've never really had anything that I exactly wanted to do, I wanted to work on, or been inspired to make. So that's part of this, is I want to keep my skills sharp, so if I just commit to make a thing at least once a week, then hopefully I can keep on that, and I can keep developing those skills. Wrapped up class, and then I had one more thing to go do, which was go make a run to Boulder. I hate Boulder. But I had some great Craigslist deals. I got myself a new bag. Lovely low pro camera bag. My old Burton bag. Ate it. And ate it really hard a while back. So I had lined up to get that, which I got on a deal, and the lens I'm shooting this on right now. It's a little bit older, which is fine by me. It's one of the big reasons why I went with Nikon in the first place, is that you can get this great selection of older lenses that you can find on a total deal, and there's a bunch of them out there. Thursday kicks off again, super early. We had to go down to meet up with another client that was interested in looking at the space and get a deposit from him, who he's going to be basically buying a bulk load of studio time from us, which is really going to help out with our bills. After we met up with him, it was finally time to hang our big backdrops, which has been the big project. It's the thing that takes this room from just being a room to actually being something that you can call a photo studio. So after that, again, it's another time to rush right off to class again. Book it off to campus, get into class just in the nick of time to find out that this day is my one class that's all the way across campus. Every other class I have this semester is all in this one classroom, except for this one class, which meant I had to go run across campus again. Yay. So, after I get done with that, rush back home, crash out in bed for literally like 2 minutes before it's time to rush back off to go to rehearsal. We're doing a convention tomorrow, which is where people who are looking to hire more musicians, like organize community events and stuff like that, this is where they go to fill up their schedule. So our band has a booth there. So tomorrow we're going to be running this booth all day long, and it's going to hopefully yield some good work for us. But it should be pretty good. But we had to put together a bunch of promotional material and get all that stuff in order and package it all up and get everything put together, and we're putting together USB drives that have all of our promotional stuff on it to hand out to people. And that's how I end up at 12:30 on a Thursday night, Friday morning now, recording this. That's how I end up shooting this video. I'm hoping to do this maybe once a week. It's sort of a little daunting right now. Maybe I might do it more just simply so there's less for me to slog through. Because now I'm like looking at all the files that I have to go through now, and it's like, oh god, I have like almost a week's worth of stuff. Student observation Ryan 3 weeks ago. That's right. It's taken me forever to put together this preliminary edit of this thing, and sitting back and watching it, it's like, I guess it's okay. And how it came together. I guess that's really the reason I'm doing it, so I guess a lot of these I'm probably going to feel kind of on. I guess the more of them I feel on, like the better I'm getting at doing this. It's taken me forever to finish this one, so hopefully I can knock out the next one faster. Actually, hopefully I can do more of these more frequently, because I really think that not having to go back and try to remember where files were or what I was trying to say with anything, maybe they'll come together easier. The last couple weeks have been pretty busy. We finally did do our opening, which went off pretty well. It was kind of snowy. Yesterday the Broncos won the Super Bowl, which might tie into tomorrow's, because I'm going to try to do one tomorrow, just all in tomorrow, which is going to be maybe going down to the Super Bowl parade. Might not happen because I've been feeling kind of sick, so we'll see. So anyway,